Tia, and today I'm going to show you what I did to repurpose my wash and go. I actually did a coconut oil and conditioner only wash and go, and I allowed my hair to completely dry because I was doing a bunch of errands and everything, and so I didn't want to go out with a bunch of crazy plaits in my head. So I did not get to stretch my hair by doing a braid out or a twist out for that day. So what I did after my hair completely 100% dried, I did not add any more product to it because it already had the conditioner and coconut oil from the day before. I just sectioned my hair and put a bunch of plaits in, and then, or braids, however you want to phrase it, and then I tied them up under this bandana. This has worked out great for me because I've been working out and trying to lose weight, so I've been doing a lot of cardio, and so I've kept my hair tied up under this bandana. So I'm going to show you what I did to stretch my curl pattern to help tangles, or to help avoid tangles and knots and everything. So I just put my hair in these plaits and then of course tied it up in the bandana. And again, I did not add any extra product when I did the plaiting, and I did not re-wet my hair or dampen it at all. So I'm gonna take some olive oil and I'm gonna rub that on my fingers and begin to take it down. Now again, the purpose of this was because as my hair is getting longer, so you can see real quick, I am just taking the oil on my fingers and running it down the length of the braid. And again, I did not detangle before I braided. My hair was already detangled when I originally did the wash and go. But get back to what I was saying, the purpose of me doing this is because as my hair is getting longer, because my hair curls so tightly, I've been experiencing a lot of single strand knots and also a lot of tangling, which when I'm detangling has caused breakage. So I want to avoid as much breakage as possible and hold on to the length of my hair. So I'm going to start wearing more stretch styles and protective styles for now, until I reach, or as I am reaching to attain my length goals. So again, I'm gonna keep going ahead and putting olive oil on my fingertips, and I just rub it together. It's not a lot, but just enough to just kind of add a little bit of shine and moisture as I'm taking my hair down. So I'm back and I've gotten all my hair down. As you can see, I've taken all the plaits down, and my hair is much more stretched out than it was before. The shrinkage was up here by my ear, literally, just falling just below my earlobe, and you can see how much it's stretched out, and it actually still has a good amount of shrinkage. However, here's your choices. So now I can leave my hair be and allow it to go ahead, and my hair actually expands over time on its own, meaning the more definition that I want to keep, if I leave it alone, then I can fluff it later and just allow my hair to expand on its own, and then these will fall into, nice soft juicy waves, or I can go ahead and start fluffing now. Just so that I can show you guys the difference, I do want to go ahead and just kind of fluff a little bit. Now, in order to fluff, I just kind of separate. I don't do a bunch of fluffing and scrunching and everything else, because what I want to do is just more so go for the volume and the fullness, but to still hold on to a lot of the definition that I have. So I'm just taking the individual sections that I took down, or where I see that it's clumped up, I want to just kind of section that, and all I'm doing to do so is just kind of separating down below at the ends. So even just like this section up here, I'm just going to keep separating. Now, of course, I do want some volume at the roots, and I'll show you how I get that in just a bit. And I've come to love the bigger the hair, the better. But again, I like the natural expansion over the manipulated expansion, I should say. Because, and I'll tell you why I prefer that way. Because my hair will last longer, so the definition of the curls will last longer, and I won't have to manipulate my hair anymore if I just allow it to expand on its own over time. And each day it gets bigger and bigger the more that I wear this. Now, the definition does kind of fall out of it over time, but not so much. It still has a good amount of curl to it. All All right, so you can kind of see that it's starting to fluff a good amount. And so I've concentrated on the front here, but I want to definitely get to the back and then the middle sections. Okay, so I'm done fluffing my hair all around. So as you can see, I've done the back and the sides. Let me show you the back real quick. And so now let me show you what I do to get my roots. So all it takes is some olive oil on your fingers again. Now you can do this with a wide tooth comb, but I'm going to show you what I do with the fingers. So I'm going to just kind of rub this in the crown, and you see how this section is laying flat here. I actually did that with conditioner. So I just take my fingers and kind of massage my scalp at the root, and then it lifts the root of my hair. Now if you're in a rush, again, you can use a wide tooth comb, or you can use your fingers to do it. And so then after I do that, I just take my fingers in and dig them in my hair just so far, and then I just kind of lift like so. Alright, so as you can see, my hair is getting bigger and it's no longer laying there, and I just kind of want to give it a gentle shake just to kind of liven up those roots there. And then for this section, because I want it to rise up, I'm going to kind of just rub my fingers around on my scalp, and it'll wake up the roots of my hair. And then one last thing, I'm going to bend over and kind of just shake my hair everywhere. And I'm looking away in the mirror, so that's why I keep looking away from the camera. And then I can just kind of keep adjusting my hair as needed. I'll bring some of this section over just to kind of make it a little more even, or do whatever you need to do or want to do to wake the roots up and make your hair as big as possible and big as you want. Now, let me show you real quick how I would maintain this style overnight. I get this question often. I actually have an older video showing this same routine, but I wanted to show you guys real quick. So what you need is just maybe a headband or a gigantic stretched out ponytail holder. So what I'm going to do is flip my hair over at night, and then I'm going to take the back parts of my hands, and I actually have my hands like this, and I'll go ahead and put my ponytail holder on just around my hand like so. And what I'm going to do is bend over, and I'm going to take this part of my hand, and then my thumbs are moving slightly up because I want them to come in front of the ponytail, to push it in front and top of my head. So as you can see, my thumb is on the sides. Hopefully you can see. And so my thumbs are pretty much scooping the front section of my head. And then now I'm going to pull the ponytail holder from around, and I'm just going to tighten it one time. You want to keep it loose because you don't want that ponytail holder hold or imprint on your hair. And then I just kind of fluff my hair out and make sure all of it is in the ponytail. And this is called a pineapple. So as you can see, I'll turn around. And this allows me to sleep freely, and I can lay on the front, sides, and back of my hair without smushing my hair down or flattening my hair. Now, one of the things that I use faithfully is to use a satin bonnet, and I just throw this on my hair like so. And that is how I keep my hair down. Now, if you have an issue with edges, let's say your edges don't stay laid down, you can use some edge control paste or even some gel and slick your edges down, and maybe tie a satin scarf around the edges, fold it so that it falls around your edges, and then put your satin scarf on or your satin bonnet and sleep freely. It's not cute, but your hair lasts. So in the morning, I would just take that off, and then I just go ahead and slide this off of my hair, and then shake it out everywhere, and then go ahead and style. And as you can see, I know that right now this was just for the example, but truly this is what my hair will look like tomorrow. and it'll be just as fluffed and still have all my curl, because my curls were at the top of my head and they avoided being smushed. So I do hope this video was very helpful for you all, and I hope that you will try this. This is a great way to repurpose your wash and go, or even repurpose, you know, an old stretched out style, or if you have blown out your hair, straightened your hair, and are not ready to go back 100% curly, then this is a great way to add some wave and curls to your hair without using heat to do so. So I wanted to come back and go ahead and show you real time. Last night I actually put my hair in this pineapple, and I went to dance rehearsal and sweated, and then this morning I slept overnight with my satin bonnet. I just left it in the pineapple the whole time. And I also took 2 showers, so my hair, and I went running this morning. So my hair has been completely like sweated out and in the shower and everything, but I wanted to show you how well it bounces back after being in the pineapple. So you can see I kind of shake it out just to kind of loosen it up, because it's all, but you can tell around the edges and everything where I've been sweating. But I did want to show you guys real time of how my hair does. And how it preserves well in the pineapple. Sorry, I went to shake it out everywhere. So you can see it pretty much stays stretched, and it does hold the curl pattern. Now, normally when I do this much activity, meaning where I'm like sweating and then in the shower and everything, I do have to kind of fluff it out a little bit more, because it tends to stick together a little bit, but I just keep fluffing. But you can see pretty much how well it holds the definition in my hair as far as the curl goes. Now, it may be a little more frizzy today, but again, I went to dance rehearsal last night and then did a lot of sweating, and then this morning I did go running, and so I did a lot of sweating there, and then I also took a nice hot shower. So so that's where the frizz factor is coming in, but for the most part it will kind of relax throughout the day and calm down, I guess, from the frizz a little bit, and then I'll be able to, but this is how I achieve my big hair, is usually doing a braid out or a twist out on an old wash and go, repurposing my wash and go to get the big hair. So anyway, I wanted you guys to see that, to see how well it holds up, and how the pineapple. To do is just maybe apply some edge control paste or some gel to your edges. You can do like I do and apply it with an old toothbrush, or sometimes I just use my fingers and just smooth my edges down. You can do that on the go, but if you are like me and have been sweating a lot, the gel or the edge control paste will just not hold up against the me continuing to sweat and just coming out of the shower. So what I would suggest is maybe doing so overnight after you showered and gotten everything, and then got your hair in a pineapple. I would go ahead and smooth my edges back, or you can do it when your hair is down. Then I would put my hair in a pineapple, or go ahead and tie a satin scarf, fold a satin scarf thinly, probably to about maybe 1 inch thick, and then I just tie it onto my edges, and then pineapple my hair and put my satin bonnet on, and then just go to sleep. And then the next morning when I am ready to go, then I go ahead and just take it off and do my normal method of shaking my hair out and fluffing, and then my edges will be laid down. So I hope that you find this method very helpful if you have not already used it. I think most people do know about the pineapple method, but I have gotten some questions about it, so I just wanted to show you all how I preserve my wash and goes and my twist outs and braid outs overnight without continuing to manipulate my hair, meaning putting stress on it by rebraiding and retwisting all the time. So anywho, thanks again for watching.